Hey everybody, my name is Eric Newman, and I'm going to talk to you today about my project, python-carteblanche. Python-carteblanche is a project that I built mostly to solve a problem that I had at a previous job where I repeatedly had to do a lot of the same code over and over again handling per object permissions. That is to say, if I am the owner of a post, I should be able to do actions on that post that only owners have permissions for. If I'm the creator of a post, only I can edit it, but anybody can view it. And so the repeated part of this is that you have to first handle that condition, store that information in the view somewhere, hand it down into the template, and have the template be aware of how to render the menu that says, yes, this person can edit, the actual edit button. So Carte-Blanche handles that. And if you are interested in finding out more about it, you can read up on it here. There is quite a long description. It's a very nice README that I put together. But today we're going to just go straight into the down and dirty of it with Carte-Blanche Django Starter. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's a Django project that comes basically empty, except it's got Carte-Blanche and a single model in it that gives you a demonstration of how it works. So I am going to take you guys right in here to set this up. We are going to copy this to the clipboard. This is the URL of the GitHub repository that we're looking at right now. Now I'm going to open up my terminal. I'm going to type in git clone, and I'm going to paste in that URL, and we are going to pull it down. There it is. We're going to use the cd command to change directory into Carte-Blanche Django Starter. Now we're in here. We can see there's another folder inside here. We're going to move in there too. And now we can see this is all the stuff that we normally think about as being a Django project. Now, being that as it is, what we're going to do here is I'm going to open up that folder, Carte-Blanche Django Starter, and boom, here it is. Here is all of the stuff that's in here. So before we actually set this up, let me talk you through what's in here. So the first and most important thing is we've got this requirements file. This requirements file tells Python what other Python packages are required for this project to work. So let's actually just go right ahead and start with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a virtual environment. mk make virtual environment starter. Okay, so now this is set up. Basically, a virtual environment is a small, isolated area of my computer where I can install any Python stuff I want in any version without it interfering with any of the other stuff. So right away I'm going to use pip, the Python package management tool, and I'm going to do pip install -r requirements.txt. So while that's going, it is installing this list of files right here. You can see it's installing Django. So while that's going, let me move on to the next thing. The next most important thing in this project is the models area. So you can see we've got a really simple model here called the sprocket. It's got basically nothing to it. It's got sprocketeers, which is the list of users who potentially are the owners, essentially, of this object. It's got a title, and it's got a list of verb classes. So we're all installed up there. So the list of verb classes describes what actions can be taken on this. This part is specific to Carte-Blanche, to my project. And so now let's just take a look right here at what these verbs actually are. You can see there's a bunch of verbs in here, and they follow an inherited structure. So at the top here, this describes basically all of the rest of them. We could go more into that in detail later, but you guys really just want to get this thing going. So basically, this list of verbs describes what can be done on the sprocket. It can be updated, it can be deleted, it can be viewed in detail, and it can also be created. So let's go ahead and actually get this thing set up. So now we've got Django installed here. We're going to do a python manage.py. That's the name of Django's control script. We're going to do a syncdb. What this does is it sets up our database for the first time. You can see here it's asking us for a user. Do we want to create a user? Yes. It's going to be my name, my email address, That's not my real email address. Okay, now it's set up. Now we are going to do a very similar thing. We are going to, install all of our models. So you can see here that what it did is it went through our migrations and it created the initial set of data. It just filled the database up with our empty spot for the sprockets. And now we're going to run the server here. You can see I had that command already stored in my terminal, but there it is, just like that. We're going to run this server, and boom, it is up and running. So now let's take a look here at the server. Okay, so you can see this is the front page of my site, and if we go to /admin, we can see that the Django admin is also up and running. Really quick, right? So one of the things that's cool about Carte Blanche is that it handles login and stuff for you. It automatically fills up this menu with the appropriate links. I'm not logged in, so it shows me the two verbs that are available to me, to join or log in. So let's log in. Okay, I'm logged in. And you can see I got this success message that says you did it. That can actually be customized for every different verb. If we go here and look in our list of verbs, you can see you did it is the default. But if I wanted to, I could go right here to where it says site login and add a different one here, and it would show up for this action instead. Okay, so now we can go to our next verb here, which is list sprockets. And you can see there are no sprockets. So let's go and create a sprocket. The title is Screencast Demo Sprocket. And if we submit, there it is. It's been created. Now up here, this is something you wouldn't normally show off. This is just being displayed to explain what's going on inside of Carte Blanche. Essentially, each one of these different actions has this thing. It's called a condition. So, am I authenticated? Yes. Am I a sprocketeer? Yes. And once again, am I authenticated? Still yes. So all of those things together describe the state of me as a user right here in this page. And I've put it here to demonstrate that that information is available in the template. So now if we go to list sprockets, oh, hey, look, there it is, our screencast demo sprocket. And we can look again at the detail, which is empty because this is just a demo. So there you have it. Very, very rapid way to build an integrated permissions-based menu and filtering system for Django. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.